single elimination tournament bracket, determining with our votes which bear most closely resembles a pyro commission until one bear is crowned the victor.
I love the references this guy makes. I can tell we have the same media brain rot. Hey, have you ever wondered if you could have me in your house? No, like that, you perv. For a limited time only, you can pledge to make this little gesture a reality. But beware, you only have until the 6th of January to grab her. Now, back to the video. Hello, YouTube! Today we're watching more Australian wildlife shorts from MoreParz. Turns out they just found a new shark, so obviously it's probably gonna be horrifying. Let's go.
Australia just found a new shark. And of course, being from the land down under, it's fucking weird. Introducing the brand new...
Bro, that's not a shark. It's barely a sardine, bro. It's barely a sardine. I've never said this sentiment before about a shark. But like, dude.
Western Australian lantern shark, as the name suggests, discovered by a team of scientists off the coast of Western Australia. Now, as with the overwhelming majority of weird shit in the ocean, the Ozempic shark here...
What makes it a shark? Okay, what makes this... Calling it a Ozempic shark is crazy. What makes this sardine a shark? What biologically turns this sardine into a shark? Because it just, Is it teeth? Is it just teeth or what is it, man? DNA, genetic proximity. Damn, that sounds like nerd stuff, man. I feel like it should be looks, and it doesn't look like a shark, which means it's a sardine.
Is found in the deep sea, sharing a postcode with the anglerfish, that one xenomorph shark.
Oh man.
And
oh, dude, the giant squids, right? What are they called? I forget the name. The squid.
Now, despite the word shark making most people think of something a little closer in size.
Yeah, okay, that's why I said that's a sardine. Vampire squid. Wait, that's not vampire squid. Is that a vampire squid? I don't think it is. I think it's a different one, bro.
To, I don't know, Bruce Slenderman's fish sonar over here.
Slenderman's fish sonar is crazy, bro.
Only grows up to 30 centimeters.
What? Oh my, that's huge. Oh my god, that's massive. That's massive. What the? That's the biggest shark ever. Are we sure it's not a megalodon? Are we sure it's not a megalodon, bro? Dude, I think that's a megalodon, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. That's the biggest shark. The biggest shark ever, man.
This little guy shares a weight class with a fucking football.
Okay, but still, why is it a shark? I feel like that. I feel like words. You know, I always advocate for this. I feel like words should have definition based on vibes. I feel like trying to define words purely based like on a very strict characteristics ends you with like the VTuber debate, where technically right now I'm not a VTuber because I'm on Twitch, and VTuber is virtual YouTuber. So like, you know, trying to only define things strictly by like characteristics is dumb, because that is just not a shark. That's like a fish. The vibe is of a fish, you know, even though technically by definition, by biology, it's a shark. You
Honestly,
know?
I still personally think 30 centimeters is way too big. He could be just as good as the other sharks if he was, you know...
Pre-watched. I love seeing pre-watched as if that dick joke wasn't just so obvious.
Let's just say 3 inches. However, other than being built like a fishy USB cable and owning a property in rock bottom, what makes him so weird? Simple. He fucking glows.
Throwing flashbang.
Yo!
But fucking why?
Dude, leave it to deep sea. Okay, but that's the truth be told. Why would you want to glow? Wouldn't that make you a target? You know, because if you glow in the deep sea, you're the target. Like, the reason why anglerfish have the glowy thing is like a bait. You know?
Well, you see, these bad boys are found in the twilight zone of the ocean, around 1.2 kilometers below the surface, a place so fucking far down it sees less sunlight than the inside of a gacha addict's room.
Hey, yo, stop! This is hurtful to my community. This is hurtful to the battalion. Stop it at this instant, sir.
So, lantern sharks evolved bioluminescence on their gills and fins in order to fucking communicate with one another.
Oh, so they can copulate. Oh, I've been trying to swear listening to videos isn't noticeable.
The glow is the evolutionary equivalent of a fucking indicator, showing that a literal abyss shark is more intelligent than your average BMW driver.
Hey,
Australia,
yo.
there is a competition in America where they vote on the fattest bear.
Americans are not helping themselves. Americans are not helping themselves at all. Dude, Americans, dude, okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay. This is like you think, the stereotypes are wrong, and then there's the fattest bear competition. Oh my god, the most American bear of them all. Holy smokes, man.
That's right, lads. F the Super Bowl. I'm about to introduce you to the most important American sporting event of the year, Fat Bear Week. Hosted by the Katmai
Holy
National Park and
smokes.
Preserve in Alaska every year from the
hyped.
23rd to the 30th of September, the public watches as Winnie and Paddington fight it out to see who is the most absolute of units.
Wait, so
And
do
this
they bring
year's-
the bears? Do they bring the bears on stage? Wait, so is someone is there like a farmer named Billy Boy who got a bear since he was young and like domesticated it and then fed the bear up real big for the fattest bear competition? Is that a thing? These are wild bears, and how do you get them in? How do you get them in? What?
Highest calorie Kumamane has been crowned. But before that, how the f does Fat Bear Week work?
Yes, that's what I'm...
Simple. See, the event is held in the lead up to hibernation season, while all of these bears are at the peak of their bulk. Now, while it's
Wow.
running, the park allows the public to view live stream footage from all of their trail cams.
Oh, never mind, it's humane. Ah, that makes it lamer. Oh, I thought they brought the bears. I thought there was some farmer that was just fattening up a bear for the competition, man. Americans? What is this, Americans? When I see American stuff, I expect no humanity, no regulations, no thought of natural life. What is this, huh? Disappointment.
These cameras capture all the park's brown bears, allowing us to observe Freddy's fat-ass cousins like we just got a job at f***ing Fazbear Entertainment. Each bear caught on camera is assigned a number and occasionally a name. We, the people, then vote on the contestants day by day, pitting them against one another.
Okay, but like, I feel like making this vote-based is wrong because fatness is objective. Like, you can objectively see which one's the fattest bear. Like, there are objective measurements for this. You don't have to vote. It's not like an opinion thing. Like, in my opinion, this one, like, it is just, one of them is just objectively the fatter one. You know? It's vibe-based fatness. Bro, what? Okay, but like, okay, I guess it makes sense because it can be one of them that weighs more because he has more muscle mass, but he looks leaner. But then the fatter one would actually be one that weighs less, but is like bigger. You know?
In a fucking single elimination tournament bracket, determining with our votes which bear most closely resembles a pyro commission until one bear is crowned the victor.
I love the references this guy makes. I can tell we have the same media brain rot.
Now, you may think this is just some silly little event, but no, over the years, there has been fucking voter fraud, a manhunt for a missing hiker, and one year, the trail cams caught one contestant beating to death and eating another bear. But now, to
I mean, it's a bear life, man. Okay, he had the right to bear arms.
Answer the question you've all been waiting for. The winner of the 2025 Fat Bear Week is 32 Chunk.
32
Winning
chunk.
with a broken jaw. They named that f***er after the render distance you need to load in his entire body at
Oh my
once.
god. They named her, oh my god, 32 chunk.
I got into a car crash.
What the hell?
I was driving. I was on I used to work on a
We
farm. I'm driving down the road.
We
It's
got a
narrow...
real life story. Do we watch or do we skip? This is not wildlife. This is not wildlife related. You know, freaking rewatch, but damn, jump scare.
Wish gravel road, so you really need to stick to your side. I come round a corner, so there's like a blind corner. I'm on my side of the corner. Someone comes around the corner in a big car too far over. I see them and I have to go over to the side. That didn't run me off the road, but it put me in this really thick, you know, really loose, thick gravel. So the car starts sliding towards a wall on this side of the, like a fucking wall over here. So I slide it back, but over this side there's like a fucking 3-4 meter drop.
See, this is why you need MS Paint when you're trying to explain that you crashed, because like it's just hard to tell with the hand gestures. You need MS Paint. You need to like pull it out of it, pull it up in MS Paint mode.
And I was like, oh, fuck. So I slide it back, then realize, oh, I can't get out of this slide. I'm going to crash. Kick the wall rather than going down a hill. Smash into the wall. The car like hits it like the car hits front on. The force of the impact spun it so it was facing backwards.
What?
I'm like holding the wheel. The car stops moving. I'm like,
dude.
Oh shit.
I'm so glad I don't drive. I'm so glad I don't drive. You're a race car racer? You're a rally dice racer? Yo, I'm scared. I'm so glad I don't drive, cause like I would die.
Oh fuck. Okay. Open my door. I have to like put a bit of force into it. Like bonk the door open. Stumble out of the car. I see the front end of my car has just been torn off. Like the bumper's ripped off.
Oh
the
my
radiator's
god! Oh my god, that's so much worse than I thought. Oh my god, and he got the P. He got the learner P. Oh man, you're not getting away with this in court than you have if you have the learner P. Oh man.
punctured. But there were 3 thoughts that went through my mind. The first one was, am I good? The second thought was, this is going to make really good content when I talk about it. Like, this is going to be really fucking funny. And
it's true, this is me whenever something bad happens.
I was like, oh, fuck, my car's a write-off. Okay, so, as the Aussie animal guy, I feel like I might owe you...
Dude, what? How does he do that? Is he shallow or is he just like a gamer?
There's an explanation for this one. That is a normal fucking Roo. No, he is not Roosus Christ. He's not the second coming, and he's not gonna turn your water into wine.
What?
Alright, he might turn it into VB if you ask nice.
Get that up, yeah.
Dude, I wish he
If
would.
that's the case, how the fuck is he stealing the Son of God's passive? Well, the answer is fucking sand.
I don't like sand.
Yeah, you see, what's far more likely than a Roo being enchanted with water walking is that he's actually running on a sandbar. That is basically just a fancy description for ocean currents piling up a shitload of sand into one place, creating an offshore segment of the water that's not much deeper than a fucking kid's pool. Now, Roos know about sandbars, and they actually very frequently use them as a shortcut to get from A to B to find more food.
You're smart. Damn, because this happened at the beach too, you know. There's like the shore and then you go down and then it goes like very deep because that's where the waves do the circle. You see my mouse? And then it goes like up again. And then after it goes up again, it like slowly lowers. You know? Yeah.
So, while it looks like Skippy here is stealing Jesus' entire fucking flow, he's actually on a Macca's mish.
Let me get a...
Damn.
This is the world's oldest...
Dude, he has eyeballs. What the frappuccino? He has eyeballs.
shark.
We got a boomer!
But how old actually is it? This absolute fossil over here is the Greenland shark. And
You know,
this
but like, that's at least a shark. Like, there is a shark. I'll not argue with you, there is a shark. You know what I mean? Like, I see that, I'm like, that's a shark. That's not a sardine, that's a shark. So, you know, at least it's a shark.
may come as a shock to you, but the Greenland shark is found in f***ing Greenland, man. And with Grandpa's
You
shark...
know, I was actually expecting it not to be. Not gonna lie. I was expecting that he was gonna say it's found in, like, the Arctic. Is it a shark? I mean, it looks like one. Ish. Like, it's shark adjacent. It's shark enough looking that I would call it a shark. You know, but it does have eyeballs, which is weird.
Here coming in at a f***ing kaiju size, 6 meters in length, and a literal f***ing
Damn.
ton in weight. This senior citizen
Damn.
probably worked with Godzilla back in his f***ing day. But how senior is senior? Well, you might be expecting him to say something along the lines of, 100 years, maybe 150 years, right? Try higher. No, not 200. Close, but not 300 either.
Chocolate.
No, the Greenland shark can live up to 500 fucking years.
Damn.
I don't think you understand how old that is. So, to put it in perspective,
Damn.
this is Bob.
Dude, why does he permanently look like... We're twinning. Look, we're twinning.
Bob has just turned 500. Here is a list of things this has lived through. All 8 of King Henry's divorces, the invention of chocolate,
I remember when they first invented chocolate.
Shakespeare's entire lifespan, the Boston Tea Party, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and the founding of the United
Dude,
States.
when that thing was born, America wasn't a thing. That's crazy.
Colonization of Australia, the Industrial f***ing Revolution, the invention of the light bulb and adoption of electricity, the Titanic becoming a submarine, World War I, the Great Depression, World War II, the
I love the
Vietnam
editing.
War, the f***ing moon landing, and the invention of the internet.
I bet Bob regrets that one
First
the
episode
most.
of SpongeBob. Schlatt's crimes in 99. 2001. The invasion of Iraq.
Guys, you know what happened in 2001? The most important thing that happened in 2001, guys. I was born.
Global financial crisis, the death of Harambe, Australia catching fire, the virus, and it's still with us today to watch fucking TikTok.
Damn,
This is-
it's watching a white cat AI slop on TikTok now. Of
I don't
course.
think you understand just how old sharks are.
We got a
Dude.
boomer!
See, I'm not just talking individual sharks. Hammerheads, Bruce from Nemo, Jeff.
I hate
Your
Jeff.
average shark lives anywhere between 20 to 80 years. Nothing all that special. I'm talking sharks as a species. Because as a concept, sharks are fucking one tricks.
Yeah, wasn't there like a... Isn't a megalodon like a dinosaur shark? You know... the video loop? No, this is a different video. This is a different video, man. It's a similar subject, but it's a different video.
They have mined this class through every single balance adjustment Earth has thrown at them. From climate change, to the Ice Age, to that time God decided to punt a rock at Barney the dinosaur. Yeah, when it comes to prehistoric shark species, most people think of the megalodon.
Yes,
That
yes.
big boy.
You know, what I know about megalodons is that they are purple and they have a mommy alter ego. And they're big. That's the 3 things I know in order of importance.
The size of a kaiju that was swimming around in the ocean around 26 million years ago. Which might sound like a long
Damn.
time, but as far as sharks go, this thing's a fucking zoomer.
What?
Go back around.
What do you mean 26 million is a zoomer? What? No, they gave him the broccoli haircut.
Around 250 million years to the early Triassic, before the literal dinosaurs.
Bro.
And you'll find Helicorpion, a shark with a f***ing buzzsaw for a mouth.
Oh my
250
god.
not far back enough.
Hollow Knight! Hollow Knight! Hollow Knight! Oh! 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 Yo, Caspian, thank you for the raid. Welcome. We're watching old sharks.
For you, go back around 300 million years and you will find
300.
Adestus, the f***ing pog
Oh.
shark. And if that is still...
The pog shark is crazy. The pog shark is crazy. Dude, why are sharks so old, man? What the smokes?
not far back enough, you can go all the way back, right to the beginning, to the first recognizable shark, Goliotus problematicus, at 410 million years old. Sharks.
That's not a shark, that's a fish. That's a fish. Also, why is it called Doliotis problematicus, huh? Did it have Twitter installed, a little bit twirling its development, or what, bro? Come on, man.
Have existed for 4 times longer than Saturn has had rings.
What?
The first tree
Jesus Christ.
only sprouted out of the ground 385 million years ago. That means that for 25 million years, Groot's great-great-grandfather was sat in God's drafts while this chased Nemo.
What the... Dude, he has eyebrows, like me. And I'm not a shark. I'm not a shark. The only sharks I know, they don't have eyebrows. You know. Hi, Frivolous Freak.
Just discovered a new fish. Looks fucking ridiculous.
Aww. Okay, imagine a VTuber inspired by this thing, chat. Come on. A VTuber inspired by this thing? Come on.
This is the Bumpy snailfish. A freshly
Oh
discovered...
my god, it looks like a ball sack. I can't unsee it. It's like a little nut sack. Oh no. Maybe they'll make a VTuber inspired by this.
discovered species found off the coast of California. What makes this absolute specimen stick out is that it's a deep sea fish found at a depth of 3 kilometers.
Of course.
And I am here to
If they're wrinkly, you know they're deep sea.
tell you exactly why. Because once God finished building this thing, he took a step back, looked at it, realized exactly how fucking chopped it was, and punted that thing into the depths of the ocean where no one would ever see it again.
Be free!
However, thanks to the hubris of mankind, it is here before us today to take the piss out of.
Look at the top of his head.
Don't bully him.
I mean, fucking look at it.
Oh
It
no, it has a scrotum. It has scrotum stretch marks on the
is
side.
a profoundly unserious creature. I do not think a single fucking thought has ever spawned behind
That's
those
too
eyes.
mean.
Not to mention the fit on it. It looks like an aquatic, uncooked turkey with a fucking smiley face drawn on it. Coming in
Bro,
at a
This
solid...
is not even biological or informational. It's just bullying. It's just bullying.
3 inches in length. Bumpy here is not the only species of snailfish. There's others that look like this. However, unlike his cousins, God deemed it so that this poor little f***er would be built like a shaved testicle.
I have to stop rewatching. I have to stop watching videos in my sleep. I have to stop rewatching, bro. I did see it first. I did.
Scientific term for a pair of these should be a sack. However, despite the fact that he looks like a sperm cell with a receding hairline, I love him. He's so cute. Look at that smile. That shit reminds me of Sackboy on the PS3.
He
I
does.
know when they got his ass on camera, he looked at it and went,
You know, when you showed me up, you put some of the stuffing in the wrong places,
Dude.
so I'm a little f***ed up. But will you take care of me forever and ever?
scientists,
Dude.
this crab
Okay, that's a cool crab. That's a cool crab.
is a boxer.
What's your name?
Agree. That's right, stepping into the ring at 0.15 grams and a huge 2.5 centimeters in length.
Dude, it has gloves. He has the gloves, man. Damn. 2.5 centimeters. Oh my god, he's huge. Oh my god, he's massive, bro. Whoa. Whoa, that's a big shark. Nah, that would make a good VTuber. Dude, true. Imagine like a boxer girl, like a small girl, boxing attire. And she's this type of crab. Oh, fucking hell. That's genius.
The boxer crab! You see, while most crabs use their pinchers to feed and defend themselves, the boxer crab has instead elected to spec into CQC and throw f***ing hands. And despite their completely average and not at all small size, this f***er fights in the heavy...
Dude, you can tell when me and the YouTuber have similar humor, there are signs, okay? Man, when I have similar humor with the YouTuber, there will be signs.
Weight division, able to punch out hundreds of times its size. But how does nature's Little Mac win the fights? Well, that's pretty simple. He f***ing cheats.
What?
You see, those little pom-poms aren't a fashion choice. Those are both sea anemone.
Anemone. Is that how you say it?
That the boxer crab holds in its claws to use as basically f***ing brass knuckles. Now, they get these anemones by finding other boxer crabs who have them, jumping them, and then claiming them like they are a f***ing WWE.
Oh my god, that's metal. They just steal the gloves.
Title belt. Now, if you weren't aware, anemones are venomous plant-like animals that, in order not to get eaten, sting the shit out of anything that touches them. Boxer crabs are immune to that sting, but you bet your ass that everything that tries to eat the boxer crab isn't. So, the crab...
That's so smart. They just grab their anemones and just use them. That's yo. Okay, wait. Imagine VTuber based on a crab, but a cheerleader with anemone pom-poms. Dude, oh god, there's so many great VTuber designs out there for those with eyes to see.
And the anemone enter into a symbiotic relationship, essentially becoming an aquatic venom, with the anemone getting some of the crab's food and the crab gaining venomous brass knuckles. So, whenever a predator gets in the ring with Crab Tyson here, he'll wait for it to get just within striking range, and then...
Mr. Squidward, I should kick your f***ing ass!
Dude. PP normally make a seahorse model? Oh my god, that is a banger idea for a male VTuber. Oh my god. Wait, that's a banger, bro. A male VTuber being a seahorse? Oh my god. Wait, that's fire. Wait, that's fire, bro. That's so fire.
This bird is a serial killer.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro.
Jesus f***ing Christ, you're the Bay Harbor Butcher.
I really hate that name.
Introducing the Shrike, a group of feathery friends found all over the world, including the land down under. Now,
you know what I know? I know that birds are... cats are genociders for birds. Like, don't cats kill like 100 million birds every year or something like that? Some insane number like that? I don't know if I'm exaggerating with 100 million, but like, I know it's a lot. Like, I know the number is higher than you'd think, so that's why I went super high. But like, you know, cats are just psychos.
At first glance, you may be thinking to yourself, how could this sweet little guy be a vicious killer? I mean, he's so tiny. They only grow up to around 30 centimeters and cap their weight out at 90 grams. And on top of being about as threatening as a fucking teddy bear, look at their claws. A shrike trying to end anything with its talons is like trying to stab a hippopotamus to death with a
I never cannot not chuckle when I hear a game end.
fucking pool noodle. Listen to the thing. It sings like it's on American Idol. It's a songbird.
Oh
a
my
branch
God.
geek. It never heard a fly.
Okay, now imagine if he was a VTuber. Imagine a girl that can sing and just like a VTuber. But it's like the gap moe is that she's like a murderer. So it's like it looks like a beautiful singer girl, like a cute girl that sings, but she's secretly a murderer. So she has like a knife. Imagine. Just think about it.
But I'm fucking onto you, Tweety.
You give me the fucking creeps, you know that, Dexter?
You may have everyone else fooled, but I know exactly what you are, because shrikes actually have another name. They're called fucking butcher birds. Yeah, that's right, the Dexter jokes actually had a fucking point. You see, when the Bay Harbour butcher bird wants to hunt, they first start by selecting a target.
Tonight's the night.
Now, unlike Dexter, their code tells them they can eat whatever the fuck they want. Insects, mice, fuck me, even lizard. And once they pick their meal, they wait for the right moment and swoop on it. Now, while those claws might be fucking useless, they do have a signature weapon. That tiny hook on the end of their beak. And
Do they have poison? Do they have poison damage? Dude. Nero, thank you for the sub! Don't worry, man. Don't worry for being absent. It's literally Christmas week, bro. It's literally been Christmas week. Don't worry. Plug.
they land on their victim, they slide that hook into its neck, perfectly slotting between their vertebrae and severing their fucking spinal cord. But converting
Never mind, not even poison. They just die on.
their prey into a vegetable isn't enough. No. These sick fucks keep trophies. Once they have paralyzed their prey and shattered its spine, they will fly its corpse back to their larder, which is either a thorn bush or a fucking barbed wire fence.
You're like, oh, you're on some Vlad the Impaler stuff, bro. You're on some Vlad the Impaler stuff.
And once they get home, they fucking impale them.
Okay, pre-wash. I saw the spikes and I thought of it. I didn't know they actually impaled them.
They will then leave that corpse there for days, occasionally biting chunks out of it, eating it like leftovers from the fucking fridge. Dexter collected blood slides. These fuckers create kebabs.
Dude.
This bird is a
Romanian bird. I think we're gonna leave it here for these. They're very interesting. But I don't want to watch them all in one go because I think I can savor them better if I leave some for later. You know, it's like when you have a good meal and you're like, I'm not gonna finish the whole meal now. You know? I'm gonna leave some of the butter popcorn for later. Dude.